Let's freaking get it. Actually, can I switch my camera over? Let's see this. This camera's horrible. Yo, what's good, boys? First time live. One sec, let me just post on my Instagram story real quick. Let me just post a link on my Instagram. Let me see how many people join up. If this does good, I'm gonna go live a lot on YouTube and just answer everybody's questions, you know? All right. It was good. Janita was good. Ninja, how long did it take you to get your first client? I'm still grinding. It took me around 2 weeks when I started out to get my first client. That was also with no guidance whatsoever. So it should take you less time with my guidance. Like obviously I'm like posting videos and I'm helping you out. And I really wish I had me when I started, you feel me? So do you recommend hiring someone on Fiverr to make contracts for your website business? I highly recommend hiring someone on Fiverr, not to make contracts, but to make the website for you. I'm always going to be a big advocate for outsourcing the work and not making the website yourself. Why is that? Because you're the owner of the business and you only have 24 hours in a day. If you're the one making the website, handling client communication, answering the clients and all that stuff, then you don't have time to do the things that actually grow the business. You know what I mean? So definitely keep hiring people to make the website for you. Yeah, we got 12 people in here. Let's go. That's sick. And also that way, when I'm live, like y'all can actually learn a little more about my personality. Let me see which lighting is better, because I wish I put my phone camera. Fudge. Let me see if I can switch. Fuck. How can I switch my camera? I'm cooked. Yeah. Web design in 2025 is highly saturated. How can I stand out when freelancing? Web design in 2025 is not really saturated, and saturated businesses don't scare me because if a lot of people are in there, number one, that tells me that there is money to be made. And I know that it's easy to beat competition because, like Alex Hormozy said, if you're able to simply tell people that you're going to do something and deliver on it, you already beat like 75% of the competition, you know? Now, how can you stand out when you're freelancing? Obviously, in cold outreach, a lot of people, how do you say that? In cold outreach, a lot of people are going to cold call or like cold email and be like, hey, I can make you a website. Yeah, but there's 100,000 people that can make you a website, right? But what you want to do, and this is my strategy, is you want to reach out to companies and say, like, I already made you a website. Yeah, maybe you might have not made it, but by the time of the meeting, you're already going to make it. You know what I mean? I always see you liking reels from Quebec. French. Do you speak French? Yes, I am from Quebec. I'm from Montreal. I'm 19, junior in college on my security job, cold calling people for web design. Let's freaking go, bro. I remember when I started my agency, I used to work, if y'all are in Montreal, I used to work at a place called something VR. Fudge, I forgot. Something VR. It's like a virtual reality place. And when we first opened, I was one of the first people who joined. We didn't have a lot of customers. So even at my job, I was recording TikToks. I was doing some cold DMs. Like even at your job, you know what I mean? Even though I'm not telling you to quit your job so you can double down on the web design, but your job doesn't care about you. You know what I mean? So if you could use time at your job to develop your business so that you can quit your job later, like if something happens to the business, your boss is gonna kick you out immediately. You feel me? Like he's not gonna care about you. He doesn't really care about you. Do you recommend hiring someone to make cold call for my website business? No, I don't recommend hiring anybody to do cold calls for you. You should do it yourselves, because if someone was that good at cold calling that they could get web design clients, why wouldn't they do it for themselves? You know. Do you ever use Facebook to find customers? I've called so many people, probably 300, but none of them have followed. By the way, I see the questions very fast. Last question was, you helped me a lot. I'm just trying to answer everybody. You feel me? So like, slow down. It's really hard to answer everybody. Let me switch places so we can get a little better lighting. Damn, we got 24 people in here. Okay. I didn't know I was popping like that on YouTube. Like, why didn't you guys never tell me I was popping on YouTube? Okay, so do you ever use Facebook to find customers? I've called so many people, probably don't know. Yes, I use Facebook to find customers, but you should definitely be using my script for cold calling, because 300 cold calls and like not being 300 cold calls and not getting clients, that's pretty bad, bro. What is the Oh, he's my number one fan. You have a king. Bro, you should do cold calling live. Should I, bro? Maybe on another live though. I posted on Instagram that I'm live, and I get a lot of Instagram views. Like I get like freaking like 5K views per story or more. Sometimes I get freaking like 9K. So we're gonna see how many people go in here. Saddam, bro, I have a question. Do I just advertise the design of the website on Reloom only and do the cold call, or do I publish and then I cold call? You advertise, well, you tell them that you already made the website, and then after you want to hop on the call with them. And then after that, you want to make the website. So glad you have post notifications. Let's get it. First meeting in 8 hours. Advice. Number one, do not care about the sale. Do not care about the sale. Only care about helping the client. Be super, super confident. So one beginner mistake is like, let's say the client on the website asks like, oh, are you sure this website is going to help me? And then as a beginner, I would say like, yeah, of course, I have the hero section. It looks so good. And this, and I'm just trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? But a true professional, like someone asked me right now, are you sure the website is going to convert high? I would be like, of course. Done. Don't elaborate too much. You're the boss. If I miss your question, just ask it again. I'm going to try to answer questions pretty fast. LMAO, yeah, use your script. A lot of them don't answer or aren't interested, but I'm going to keep going. Definitely keep going, bro. Definitely keep going. Where you cold call is seen as a scam. What's your advice? You can definitely call in the US, bro. When did you leave Montreal? Maybe 2 years ago, I think. I moved out when I was 19. I'm 20 now. So, no, I left Montreal February. No, not February. June of freaking 2024, I think. I'm not sure. I always thought you were from Calgary. Also, do you cold call Canada from overseas? When did you leave? I always thought you were from Calgary. Well, I moved to Calgary like for a year, and then I moved to Bali. Well, I'm in Thailand right now. I'm just traveling, but I keep going back to Bali, so I guess that's my base. Do you cold call Canada from overseas? So right now, guys, everything I'm teaching you are things that I've done to grow my business. But right now, my business is like decently sized. So all my clients come to me for my services. Like I set up a referral system. For those of you guys in my mentorship, you know that I help you set up a referral system. It's kind of hard to teach on YouTube setting up a referral system, because what I do with my students is like I hop on the call with them once they get their first 4 or 5 clients, and then I'm able to help them. You know what I mean? But like without knowing who your clients are and like knowing a little bit about you, it's really hard to, you feel me? Boys, I have so many freaking questions. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was popping like that on YouTube. I got 35 viewers in here. I'm trying to answer everybody. Please be patient if I don't answer your question. Do you think AI, SMMA, or web design agency is better? I mean, I have a web design agency, but I just use web design to get in the door. But after that, I do upsell marketing services. So I guess I have an SMMA, but I don't really call it like that. My biggest fear is cold calling. You're in for a long run, my friend. I feel very nervous when I do. How can I get through this? You just got to do it, bro. I closed my CJEP teacher as first client for 4K, and I got word of mouth from there. Made 17K this month so far. Let's freaking get it, bro. A question I have is, why don't you hire cold callers, appointment setters to scale the agency? I've tried in the past, and I've had a negative experience hiring people. And when you truly think about it, like if someone is that good at cold calling, why wouldn't they cold call to get clients for their own business? You know what I mean? Same thing for ads. If you're that good at marketing, why don't you run ads for yourself to get clients? I started running Facebook ads for myself to get web design client. You know what I mean? To get web design clients. I just started doing that. So people that say they're good at something, but they're not using it for themselves, especially when it comes to client acquisition, are you really that good? If you're a web designer, but your website is not good, or you don't even have a website, like what do you look like? You dig what I'm saying? This guy talking about taxes. What do you mean taxes? Elaborate, or you get muted right now because you're spamming. What's good, Samir? Clients aren't replying on IG at all. How many DMs have you sent? Samir, what should I be the host? Wait, who should be the hosting owner, me or them? You always want to be the one hosting the website, handling everything for your clients so that you can upsell services later. I want your cold calling script. Message me on Instagram. By the way, for those of you guys that are on this live right now, I made a new Instagram because my Instagram with like 50K followers is like effed up. You know, it's like really, I don't know what's happening. It's freaking cooked. So I'm gonna put it in the chat here, and I'm gonna do a giveaway for the first 50 followers. So first 50 followers, as soon as I reach it, I'm gonna do let's say $100 giveaway on PayPal. So if you have PayPal, follow my new Instagram. I just put it in the chat right here. First 50 people who follow me, $100 giveaway. You know. Do you pay taxes and profits from? Obviously, bro. How is that gonna benefit you? Asking me that question, bro. Yes, and you get muted just in case you're the feds, bro. How do I kick this guy out? Put user in timeout. Hide user on channel. How do I ban this guy? Okay, I guess I just gotta put him in timeout. Hide user on this channel. There you go. There you go. Okay. How does that, guys? One thing I don't like is people that engage in idle conversation. When someone comes up to me and they ask me a question that is not going to move me forward in life or is not going to benefit you, I just look at you like, bro, are you stupid? Like, you're a grown man and you're asking me questions that are wasting your time. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and accomplish something with your life. You could must win commission if you have to. If you had 2 cold calls doing 20 calls a day in a month, with what would do you'd have some results. So doing 20 calls a day in a month with 1.2K calls. Yeah, you could pay him commission. Commission definitely works good, but then you also want the best salespeople, you know. I also the client for $300 a month for maintenance, share offering of 30-day trial to get them to put their card in. What do you think? Very good, bro. I'm a very big advocate for offering free help in order to get clients. Do Facebook ads or IG work in Canada? Of course. Forwarding live question. Do I need to try jet skiing or is it overrated? Yo, Zemo. It's good, Zemo. Jet skiing is freaking fun, bro. You need to. I'll try cold callers and DM you the results. Sounds good, bro. If they cancel or want to take ownership of the website, do you make them buy out the contract you made them sign? I never make my clients sign contracts. It's just not necessary. I just like to take payment. And then if they want to take ownership of the website, then like, yeah, I just give it to them. But I just let them know that like, if you don't pay me, then like I can't maintain your website and all that sort of stuff, you know. That's why I try to always keep people on my own host. What option is there other than Fiverr since they support Israel financially? I don't want my money there. It comes from a good place. To be honest, I'm not sure. I've heard of like Upwork and other platforms. I hired my web designer off of Fiverr like 2-3 years ago. So I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro, honestly. And I just like removed them. About to close another deal this month for organic Facebook posting and email campaigns. Life is good. Let's go. When we link it, bro, if you pull up to Bali, bro, I got a big ass villa, bro. Like 3. The one I'm going to in like a couple days is 3 bedrooms, freaking massive, bro. And then you know Bali is cheap. I'm paying $5K a month for it. So and Bali is pretty cheap. You feel me? Also, we're starting out. We have extra room too, so you can pull up. How do you run ads? How do you run ads on the website? You could do Facebook ads or Google ads. Mainly, I do Google ads for my clients. Bro, I'm live on YouTube. I got 41 viewers. I'm looking popping. Yeah, bro. I've used your website layout from one of your videos, and my client wants me to still bring him more clients. There's obviously you can use my website layout, but there's a couple of things that come into it, like how much ad spend is he putting in? If you're putting $1 a day in ads, like realistically, like are you really expecting to get clients? You know what I mean? And then of course you need to be good at ads. Like, are you running Facebook ads, Google ads? Yeah. How high converting is the website? How much do you charge monthly if they only want the website and nothing else? If they, I mean, I guess you're asking for hosting. I charge $97 a month for hosting. If they want maintenance, $147 a month. Move to Egypt, bro. I'm good, bro. Also, for starting out, are 50 monthly retainers good, or should it be lower or higher? 50 is perfect. How to get clients? I have plenty of videos showing that, bro. Guys, quick pause here. How do you guys like this live? Like, should I do more lives like this? Hopping on live, answering people's questions like this? Or is it like, I'm just trying it out and I haven't seen a lot of people do it, especially not web design YouTubers. You feel me? So like, this might be the new wave. You feel me? Like, just going live, like all the freaking web design, not the freaking business influencers, just going on live and answering questions. And even when they go on live, you can tell who's legit and who's not legit, because a lot of people, especially on YouTube, other web design YouTubers, I see their videos and like, bro's yapping about some BS, sorry, for like 15 minutes straight, some script he got off ChatGPT, you know what I mean? Whereas I'm the only one who's like actually sharing my screen and showing you how to do the proper business, you know what I mean? So, hey, how to get clients other than cold calling? Cold calling, cold emailing, Instagram cold DMs. I have videos on all of these. I'm about to give you guys soon, once I develop a proper strategy. I'm going to be investing a lot of money into Facebook ads to get clients. Whenever I have that, I'm going to give you that. And then whenever you have a proper Facebook ad campaign, then it's really just put money in. You know how much money you're getting out of it, you know? So once I develop a good strategy, I'm going to give it to you guys. And oh my God, guys, I have a crazy strategy I'm going to give you guys in a bit. Great live, authentic, and easy to consume. Think you should grab a whiteboard and write down the question you've answered already too. Ooh, very good. Yeah, I'm going to Bali for like in a couple days, and I'm going to stay there for a couple months. I'm tired of traveling. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff there and kind of settle. Getting some gold coin testing. What do you mean? Do you make contracts? No, don't make contracts. Like, it's not necessary, so don't waste your time making contracts with clients. How does the follow up on the Zoom call go? I always fumble. I don't know what to say. What do you mean follow up? Like the cold call and then you set up the Zoom call, or the follow up, like you hop on the Zoom call with the client and then you don't close, so you set up a follow up call. How do you get a client to trust you if you're just starting out? Also, do you guarantee like 30-60 day money back if they don't want the website anymore? Getting clients to trust you when you're starting out. So when you start, okay, guys, I'm gonna give you a full blueprint if you haven't started right now. How you're gonna get some clients. Number one, cold outreach. That's gonna be your best way, because when you start out and you don't want to invest any capital, what you have right now is time. So cold outreach is gonna be your best friend. Number one, that's how you're gonna get clients. Before you do any type of cold outreach, you want to think to yourself, do I have anyone in my circle right now that has a business? Odds are most likely yes. If it's not in your family or maybe your friends, like maybe your mom's friend has a business, or like your dad's friends, uncles, dogs, owner of someone in your circle has a business. Reach out to them. Hey man, I just started this agency. See you, Zemo. I just started this agency. This web design agency. I want to make you a free website. I only want you to cover the cost that is going to cost me for the website. So it's going to cost you $50 a month for hosting, and the website is going to cost you itself $100. I just want you to cover you for my time, like $10 an hour. And then you're just going to pay the $100 to some Indian web designer. Now, not only do you know how the whole process works, you got a client, he's someone in your family. You're going to reach back out to him. You're going to tell him, hey man, how do you like your website? Yeah, I like it. Perfect. Are you able to give me a video testimonial saying that like you worked with Abu and he did a very good job? Perfect. Now you have a video testimonial of a business owner. Now what you can do, what I did, that wasn't someone in my family, but when I reached out to a company in Toronto, it was a pretty big company in Toronto, and I offered them a free website when I started. You know what I did? I reached out to their competitors within the same area, and I sent a video, the video testimonial that the owner sent me. And I called like, hey, do you know XYZ Construction? And they're one of your competitors. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, well, I just made them a website. I have a video testimonial of the owner saying that I did a good job. Obviously, don't say it like that, but they're bigger than you. So like, and they said that I did a good job. I can grow your business the same way that I did with them. And then now you can just pretty much like get a lot of web design clients that way, right? Obviously, in terms of morality, like if you're gonna run ads, don't run the same ads for the same business, like within the same area, at least like a 10-15 kilometer radius, in terms of morality, to make sure you're able to give proper results to your clients. I hope this was useful. I went a little yap session right there. Yo, let me see the Instagram. Okay.
Go live on Instagram too. Do all at the same time.
Everyone.
Set your tripod up. Set your
Yeah.
iPad up. Get on TikTok. Do all your lives in one.
Sick. Oh, boys. For those of you guys that missed it, that just joined, I made a new Instagram account at Abu Designs. I just tagged it right now because my main account with 50K followers is messed up. I'm gonna try to grow that one. And the first 50 followers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. As soon as I reach that first 50 followers, I'm gonna do a $100 giveaway on PayPal. So you must have PayPal to enter. I noticed many people are already doing web design with cold calls and stuff. So how can I be ahead of the competition? You're ahead of the competition by watching my videos, bro. So if you're using my cold outreach scripts, because all the other web designers, they call businesses and they say, hey, I can make you a website. But when you call a business and you say, I saw your website, I noticed it could use improvement, and I already built one for you. I just want to show it to you. Now you're freaking digging a grave for all those other guys because you're starting with value. You dig? How much do Google, Facebook, IG ads cost for good results for web design? Are you talking about for my clients, or are you talking about like to get clients for me? When should I change my website? Regardless, I'm just starting out. I'm going to spend $50 a day on ads. When should I change my website prices and monthly service prices? You'll be able to tell when you can change your prices. Sorry, someone. Thank you, Zoid. Wayak. You'll be able to tell when you should change your prices. But I say start out with $500 for a website when you just start out, $50 a month for hosting and domain, and then after that, maybe on your third website, start charging $1,000, and then $75 a month for hosting and maintenance and domain. And after that, you'll be able to tell when you can up your prices. What do you offer in maintenance plan? Maintenance plan, I just let them know that, like, because I work with landscaping companies, right? I'm like, yeah, well, whenever it's the end of the winter season, or like, I don't know, like lawn mowing season, and you're going to go into fall cleanup or like spring cleanups, if at any point you want me to go and you have a quick promotion, like 20% off for the next 50 clients, I'm just going to go in there and update it for you without you having to call me back and you have to pay me, Maintenance plan is just like, I can just go ahead and do quick updates. And honestly, once they're paying $147 a month, after like 2-3 months, they pretty much forget that they're paying for it. They just think it's hosting. What are your thoughts on using Go High Level for building websites? You low-key aired me twice. Yeah, bro, you see all the comments, bro. It's hard to answer questions and answer everybody's questions, bro. Using Go High Level for building websites. What are my thoughts? Like, you can definitely scale it. It's definitely doable. One of my friends, Armando, Scale with Mendo on Instagram. I don't know if you guys know him. He's pretty big in web design agency space. He's making like freaking, I think 70 G's a month, like just selling Go High Level templates, and that's just for like websites. Like, he's making more with marketing together, recurring. How long will you be hosting their website? Till the wheels fall off, bro, till they stop paying me. Do you have more cold call videos coming up? Your first video was super helpful to guide me on cold calling. Appreciate it, Lofi. I don't have any cold calling videos coming up. Are you talking about live cold calling? No, but I can definitely make one. I'm having trouble deploying the Back to Me website through Railway. Whoa, you're gonna have to rephrase that, bro. Is it okay if I start my journey with Framer websites? Absolutely, bro. I have my own website is made with Framer. I have to be able to make enough to travel and do what I want. Once I'm up, we should link. 100%, bro. Do you use GHL or a different platform? I use WordPress to make websites, Cloudways to host, and I use GHL as a CRM for my clients. What's the average conversion rate for cold calling? I tried calling 20 and got a bunch of no and hangups. It really depends, bro. Like, it depends on the area you're calling. It depends on your script. You know what I mean? It's kind of like asking me like how many what's the average shots that are gonna go in if you're shooting a 3-pointer. It depends on like how long you've been training for, how good are you at cold calling. Best AI, UI designer, or mobile apps and web apps. Oof. I really use Reloom. My next video coming up on the 30th. I was gonna say tomorrow, but it's probably Sunday for you guys still. Coming up on the 30th of September is gonna be a Reloom video, and but boys, the video coming on the 30th, I already have it. It's freaking insane. Like, it's probably my most valuable video. So I'm starting out the video, little intro, whatever, and then I start the video showing you how to get clients. Okay, I show you how to get clients. I have a live cold call of me booking a meeting, and then I show you how to actually build the AI website in like 5 minutes. I walk you through the whole process step by step, pretty much uncut, so you can follow my steps. And then I show you how to publish the website. So it's like so much value. So like that one video alone can make you $10,000, like 10K a month. That one video alone. Okay, yeah, man, I'm just starting the cold call phase of my business. I really suck right now. So do you have any beginning advice? Also, are you from Calgary? I was born there. I lived in Calgary for a bit. I grew up in Montreal. Any beginner advice for cold calling? Like, it's cold calling and cold outreach in general is really just a numbers game, So my advice is just keep on hustling, bro. And then have the mentality that when you go into the cold call, don't think, okay, this guy, I want to book a meeting. But tell yourself, okay, this guy, I want him to tell me no so that I can get into practicing my objection handling. Because if he says yes before that, it's like, okay, perfect. Like, I win anyway. I booked a meeting. But if he says no, you're like, okay, now I can practice my objection handling. And then you're going to get better over time. And you're not sad or it doesn't get to your head, I F with you heavy because you give so much value instead of flexing your wealth. Thanks, dude. You're an inspiration. Appreciate you, chat. That's a crazy name, bro. I can't lie. Do you think that $40 per website and $30 for hosting? No, that is horrible, bro. For $40, I'm not even answering your call. I can't lie, bro. Can you make a video on everything one needs to know when starting a new web design agency? Can you message me that on Instagram at Abu Designs? This is my new Instagram, guys. If you want to follow it, I would greatly appreciate it. And like I said, I'm going to do a $50, $100 giveaway at 50 followers.
Shit, I'm getting.
Shit. You want to participate too? But you must have a PayPal. What should we discuss in the sales call after showing them the website? Oh, sorry, I was off. What should we discuss in the sales call after showing them the website? You want to ask them a couple questions like about their business, whatever. Find out what they need help with. And one thing I'm testing out right now is not closing in one call, but closing in 2 calls. Gather information on the first call and then closing on the second call. That is much easier. But just ask them questions, present the mock-up. And the way I teach you guys, where you're just making AI, Reloom mock-ups, and then you're selling the website for $500 or $1,000 or $1,500. This price is low enough so that there's not too much friction in the sale, and you can pretty much like tell him like, hey, it's gonna cost X amount, and they're like, sure, no friction whatsoever, and they just pay for it. Is 200 cold calls a week good, or should I do more? If you know you can do more, like always do more. You know what I mean? Like, I could do 150 cold calls in a day. I just need clients, and I don't know how. I have so many videos on that, bro. Watch some videos. What are the different methods to earn passive income from previous clients? Very good question. Maintenance, that is like a little bit of money. Like I charge $150 a month per client for hosting, maintenance, and domain. Each client maybe costs me like $5. So $145 straight to my pocket. Definitely marketing services, bro. Start with $500 a month. I have some friends charging $2-3K a month for just marketing and $500 in ad spend. Can you guide me how to call restaurants for SaaS or cold emailing work better to get restaurants as clients? So, guys, one thing you gotta understand about me is I'm only gonna teach you things that I know for a fact work. I don't teach SaaS, so I'm not gonna show you how to do SaaS. You know what I mean? Everything I show you in my videos, these are not things that I saw from a video or like that I read on a book. These are things that I've tested myself that I know for a fact work that I've gotten clients with. You know what I mean? So yeah. What should I charge for a Shopify website? I think for an e-commerce website, you should charge minimum $1,000 or like $1,500. Yo, Kurt, it was good. If I'm hosting the website, can they still log into the website and change things themselves? Yes. I have a video on like how to deliver the website to the client. You can check that out. And I show you how to like add them so they can do it. I'm starting my AI business. I've sent a couple texts out this last week and I haven't heard back. Am I doing something wrong or just keep going? Keep going. You said a couple texts. So I'm guessing you didn't do a lot. You guys have to understand that cold outreach is really a numbers game. Boys, I'm so happy because I'm the first guy to go on freaking live. Boys, we're going to make a trend. We're going to do lives every single week, once a week. We're going to call it Abu Game. No, actually not Abu Game because that's too tailored for me. We're going to call it web design. No, we're going to call it AI web design game, okay? AI web design game. And then I'm going to go live. I'm going to be the start. The start, how do you call it? The inception?
The
Inception, right?
no.
Anyway, I'm going to be the start of business lives on YouTube where I'm answering everybody's questions. I'm the start, so you better give me my credit.
You're the trendsetter.
Huh?
You're the trendsetter.
I'm the trendsetter. Let's get it. I'm glad to find you on IG, and I just started to learn more about web design through you, bro. I'm excited to learn and get going. Do you speak French by curiosity? I do speak. Yes, I speak French. J'ai grandi à Montréal et je suis de Côte d'Ivoire. How do you go into asking a client for their payment details? Like, do you take their card info? Good question. No, I just send them an invoice on call. And one thing when you start out is like it's kind of hard to ask for payment, you know, but you should really just get comfortable with it. So try to hop on as many calls as possible. How I do it is like, okay, I share the markup. Yeah, man, like, how do you feel about everything? Yeah, I like it, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, then you just want to give a quick recap. Awesome, man. So I mean, just quick recap. What you're gonna get here is you're gonna get the website. You start value stacking. Like I told you, I'm gonna do the copywriting for the website. I'm gonna do some quick basic SEO so you can get traffic to the website already. You just quick recap, and then you tell them in terms of investment, it's only going to be a one-time investment of $997 for the website. In terms of hosting, do you know what hosting is? You ask them. No, they don't know what hosting is. This is how I explain it to all my clients. So if you're able to screen record this right now, go ahead and screen record it. Especially if you're working with service businesses, this is the best way to explain what hosting is if they don't know what it is. Do you know what hosting is? No? Okay, here's hosting. Let's say I want to go outside and build a house, okay? Even if I have all the materials, I can't just go out in the street and build a house, right? What I need to buy the piece of land first. Now, the hosting is the piece of land on the internet that allows me to build the website on top of it. That comes at a monthly price. It could be $2 a month, could be $50 a month, could be $150 a month, depending on the quality. You definitely don't want to go with the $2 a month one. Mine costs $50 a month. And then that's how I explain and present hosting to clients. And then they're going to be like, okay, perfect. They have a couple questions. You answer the question. And you're like, sounds good, man. Like, I'll just send you the invoice. Right after that's paid, I'll send you over the onboarding form, and then we can get started right away. And I can't find it. Can you show us the profile because it will be helpful? Okay, guys. So this is my new Instagram profile. Let's see how many followers I gained. Oh, I gained 28 followers already. Yo, that's sick. Okay. So it's Abu Designs. As you can see right here, this is my new Instagram profile. And at 50 followers, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway on PayPal. So first 50 people who follow me, $100 giveaway. Because my other account with 50K followers is like really messed up. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like freaking shadow banned. Let me type it out here for you guys. Okay. We've been live for 34 minutes and it feels like 10 minutes because I've been talking so much. Do you still outsource to Fiverr? Yes, not Fiverr, but my own web designer that I hired on Fiverr. If so, how do you explain that the website will come out differently when mentioning it to that to the client? The website doesn't come out differently. What you want to do is you want to make the mock-up first to the client, right? Once they see the mock-up and they like it, they confirm, yes, I like this mock-up and I want my website to look like this. Then you want to hire someone on Fiverr to turn that mock-up into a live website. And if they're good enough, mine is, you want to make sure you hire someone who's actually good. If they're good enough, the live website will look the exact same as the mock-up. Damn, I just gained 10 followers in like freaking, I don't know how many seconds. All right, bro, I'm gonna go check it out. Do you always use Reloom to make mockups? Not always, bro. Oh, I should. You know what? Okay, let me note that down. I have one way to make mockups. That is freaking crazy, bro. It's like it's gonna make you a professional mockup. It takes more time for Reloom, but if I have any inbound leads and I want to make them like the best looking modern websites, I have a really good way to do it. Let me note that down. Make a video on the HTML to design website and Webflow templates. Okay, I'm about to record that like literally tomorrow. This one is freaking insane. Okay, you guys. So okay, when you create the website, is it your job or the person you sell it to's job to edit it? Really both. Like if it's significant updates, I'm gonna get my web designer to do it. But if it's I got 52 people. But if it's like very quick updates, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it myself just so the client's happy very quickly. Do you have a 10-15 minute video call after the setup? After setting up the website, no, we're pretty much going back and forth via text. If they want a meeting, then of course. Is it really just about getting good at sales? Yes, absolutely, bro. The way I do my business model, and if you watch my videos, the only hard part about this business model is really just the sales aspect of it. Everything else is automated. You're making the mock-up with AI. You're outsourcing it to some Indian dude for like freaking $100 when you sold the website for $1,000, you know? So how to get mock-ups? I have a lot of videos on how to make mock-ups, bro. But AI Reloom. Just got my first client for $500 web design client. Let's freaking go. Offering Facebook ads too. Let's go. I'm only doing cold calls. How do you get clients otherwise? I have videos on cold calls, cold DMs, cold emailing. I should probably make a video on how to set up a referral system. So I'll do that because you definitely want to get referrals. And then I'm also running ads right now to get my own web design clients. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. And if I find a good strategy, I'll put you guys on some game. When you start a web design business, what kind of content is good to attract, I guess, clients? You said, not content. And what social media platform do you focus on first? So all the short form platforms you should be posting at the same time. Like if you see my Instagram and my TikTok, I post the exact same videos. You know, I post on TikTok, and then whatever I posted on TikTok, it saves to my phone. I post the exact same video on Instagram, and I post the exact same video on YouTube Shorts. You know what I mean? So post on all short form platforms like at the same time. You have nothing to lose. And I went from 0 to 15 or 20,000 followers on Instagram just by reposting my TikToks that I've already made, like with no new content whatsoever. You know, if I'm just saying what's a realistic goal for me? Honestly, it just comes down to you. You know, I don't know you, but realistically, you can make like a lot of money, bro. Multiple 5 figures. Because you're the only influencer I understand, Douglas. I'm the only influencer you understand. Appreciate that, bro. I will be dropping a video on Facebook ads pretty soon. And you know what? I hopped on the call with one of my students yesterday, and he said, bro, the way you teach is so understandable, and it's so simple. You make it so simple that it kind of feels like you're hiding something. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I know exactly what you mean. And the reason why I teach this way, beginners, and I walk everybody step by step in like a way that you need to be stupid enough, you need to be really stupid to not understand me, is because when I was like, I started the business when I was 17, I used to watch videos and like, they're not going in depth enough. And I'm like, what is the guy talking about? Like, I need to figure out everything myself. You know what I mean? So it was freaking annoying. So like the way I teach right now is like, I really, really do it step by step. Why don't you use Go High Level? Save so much time. I do use Go High Level. If you guys don't know about it, it's you guys. I use it as a CRM. I don't use it to like make websites. How did you feel when you hit your first 10K month? Freaking phenomenal, bro. But once you reach your first 10K month, you also think like it's just not enough. You feel me? I think I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be like. I'm not gonna be like fully happy. I'm a happy person, but I'm not gonna be like. I'm gonna be like, okay, I can chill. Like, okay, I can settle for that when I'm at 100K a month. 100K a month, I feel like it's like okay, yeah, like I'm satisfied. Abu, do you refrain calling past certain hours? Of course, you want to call during open hours, 9 to 5. Okay, guys, it's 40 minutes in the live right now. At 45 minutes, I'm going to end the live. How old were you when you started this? 17. I'm 20 now. For hosting and stuff, could I make more money if I just do it myself, like on Webflow instead of like Fiverr? Yes, you'll make more money, but at the same time, like, do you want to be the business owner that keeps working in their business instead of on their business to grow it? Or do you just want to be the guy handling sales and then outsourcing all of the work so that whenever the work is getting outsourced, you can just work on sales, get more clients, outsource so that you can really make a lot more money? What do I need to do every day to guarantee a sale? If you're starting out and you don't want to put money into ads or cold emailing systems, then definitely cold call, cold DMs. What's better, making websites on GHL or a different platform, and why? Like, what's better? It depends what your goal is. Like, if you want to make fast websites, GHL templates are probably better. If you want to make good, high converting websites, then probably like other platforms are better. You know what I mean? It depends what your goal is. And like a GHL website, unless you custom code it. But again, if you're custom coding it, then why go with GHL fully? You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like, it really depends on a lot of platforms. How do you send an invoice? Make a PayPal account, click on the top right, create. Something is going to pop up. It's going to say invoice, payments, stuff. You click invoice, and then you send an invoice. You write your client's email. Or you do the same thing with Stripe or WAP. Okay, guys, just little reminder for the people that are here. I have a new Instagram account at Abu Designs, and I have 45 followers right now. At 50 followers, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway on PayPal. Okay, I need 5 more followers. At 50 followers, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway on PayPal. Let's get it. At Abu Designs. So I'm going to write it here because my other account with 50K followers is freaking horrible. It's I don't know. Web design agency or day trading? What's better? Ooh, don't day trade, bro. No, someone else. Don't day trade, bro. When you create the demo, how do you get the proper information the client needs on the website? When you create the demo, you just really just make it with AI very quickly, and you make like very, very basic copywriting. But then on the onboarding form gives you enough information so that you know what to put on the website, you know? You in Brazil? No, I'm in Thailand right now. 3 more followers on the Instagram, boys. 3 more followers left. Should I do the $100 giveaway on live or should I do it on my story? Where's my iPad? Over here. What's working with day trading? Day trading is, bro, I've never met a guy on that does day trading that makes money, bro. Like proper money. And I've been around, bro. I need the scripts for cold calling. Message me on Instagram. How do you stay motivated after constantly getting rejected, bro? Well, it's either you get motivated or you don't make money, you know? So you have no other choice but to be motivated. And it's not even about motivation. It's just about like, forget motivation. Like you read like Stoic books and stuff like that and don't let it affect you. You know what I mean? And understand that it's part of the process because you're not going to get your first client on your first cold call. Even if you just start cold calling, do you really expect to get your first client on your first cold call? Not really. And then once you do enough cold calls and you finally get your first client, you're like, okay, I did 200 cold calls and I booked 10 meetings. all of those within those 10 meetings, I was able to close one client for $1,000. Okay. Now, for your next client, you know that in order for you to get one client, you need to do 200 cold calls. So on your way to doing the 200 cold calls, all the 199 people that rejected you, you understand that they're all part of the victory process. You know what I mean? So even for example, like you want to be in that is like pretty much in every endeavor you want to start. Like if I want to become a professional MMA fighter and I start being an amateur fighter, number one, and when I go into professional, obviously it's not going to be my record. But every time I lose an amateur and I get beat up, or all the losses I take in the gym, I know that it's all part of the victory process. So I'm not letting it affect me. You know what I mean? So technically, by taking those losses, you're winning. Let me see. Oh, boys, we are at 53 followers. So should I do the giveaway on live right now, or should I just post it on my story? Oh, Cameron right here. Okay, let me find. Okay, boys. So you do it live for your real YouTube followers. Okay, appreciate all of you boys for following me. We're at 50 followers on the new account. I want to give you one last chance to follow me to enter the $100 giveaway on live. This is Abu Designs at ABOUDESIGNS on Instagram. I have 50 followers right now. I'm about to do a $100 giveaway right now on PayPal. Okay, so how do let me go on, oh, are you still able to see me? Okay, let me go on ChatGPT right now. And then I'm going to tell him, are you able to check each individual follower on an Instagram account? Or how am I going to pick someone random? 58 followers. I can't send you a super chat. Bro called me the N-word, damn. Assalamu alaikum. Abu, what was your customer join you on your first line, and how to get them to refer? I did cold calls for pretty much 2 weeks straight. But again, I didn't have my strategy. So if you use my strategy, I have students that are getting clients literally like within their second day of joining my mentorship, you know? So if you have my cold calling script, which I give for free when you message me on Instagram, cold calling script. Yeah, I'm in Thailand right now. How did you know? Abu, when you tell someone you already made a website for them, do you give yourself a set amount of time to actually get it up? Yes, of course. But no, not really. Yes, it's at Abu Designs. No, not really. Like if they're ready to hop on the meeting right now, then I just hop on the meeting right away, you know. Okay, boys, we're about to do the giveaway right now. Is your own, you can download your follower data and then use Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, you know what? I have 59 followers right now. 59, right? Okay, I have 60 followers right now. I'm gonna tell ChatGPT, pick a random number between 1 and 60, and then I'm gonna go slide down over here and just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 60, if that makes sense. That's better, right? Do you guys agree with this? Yes or no? Put yes or no. Just because I don't want to like individually look at each follower. Yeah?
Just do a random number generator on your phone. Just search a random number generator.
Yeah. Okay. Do 3. You want me to give away $300? These are crazy. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to put random number generator right here. So random number generator. Okay. Between 1 and 60. Okay, let me just check Instagram to make sure I actually have 60 followers, maybe 61 now. I have 61. You lucky you came in quick. Okay, ready? I'm going to do this in front of you guys. So right now it's at 2. I'm gonna generate right now. We got 32. Okay. Okay. Wait. Actually, wait. Do you guys want me to do 2 winners, $50, or 1 winner, $100? Put a 1 in the chat if you want 1 winner. Put a 2 if you want 2 winners. 2 winners. Oh, 2.
Because this guy already won. This guy already won, though.
Oh,
He's gonna be the one spamming one.
No, next live you gotta do a different giveaway. You already had standards for this one. There's already a winner.
Yo, everybody's saying 2. No, but I don't know. Okay, everybody's saying 2. Okay, we're gonna do 2. Okay, so we're gonna reset. So whoever's number 32 right now, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is gonna be the first winner right now. Number 11. Okay, so we're gonna go on Instagram. 11. So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Reese Hall, message me your PayPal account. I'm about to text you right now. Reese Hall is the first winner. I'm about to text him. Send me your PayPal. You won 50. Okay, this is the first winner. Oh, just Reese, he's actually in the live. Okay. That's $50 for you. Okay, now the next winner. Are you guys ready? Number 9. Okay, now we're gonna go on here. We're gonna refresh. Boys, don't unfollow me because of this. I'm about to do more giveaways in the future. If you unfollow me, and I know you unfollow me, you're getting freaking banned from the giveaways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. AWCZ1234. I don't know what that name is, but I'm about to text you right now. You won the giveaway. Send your PayPal. Okay, so okay, he's seen the message right now, so he's on the live. He said, "Yo." Okay, sick. So I'm gonna prove to you guys that I'm gonna send the money right now. So I'm waiting for Mr. Redefine's PayPal right now. And then AWC, whatever, right here. I'm going to send him the money right now. This guy said the guy before me and the guy after me won. That was number 10. It'd be like that. Okay, so I'm going to send him $100 on PayPal right now and show it to you guys. $50 on PayPal and show it to you guys.
They don't got PayPal, though. We got to run it back.
Oh, if you don't have PayPal, we have to run it back. But I do want to play dot again. Okay, so right here you guys can see pay, his email, play again at onet.eu, and he gave me his email right here. Send USD.
No, send that shit in CAD.
Nah, everybody knows USD. Thanks, USD dollars. $50 USD. Next, let me see if it puts any information. For friends and family, so I can't charge back or take the money back. Next. This payment is risky and could be a scam. Nah, we're accept risk, bro. Who's this guy? Okay, and I'm gonna use my PayPal balance right here. Next. Send. And I send $50 USD. I'm 100% legit, boys. I'm the realest N-word on YouTube. I'm the only guy who's not trying to sell you a course. I literally hop on calls. I have an interview process for people to join my mentorship just to make sure I can actually help you. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? And literally, I decline people to join my mentorship. You feel me? Okay, so that's his friend right next to him. No, bro, my friend is freaking Jackson. He followed me, but he wasn't part of it. Okay, he sent me Redefine Loyalty. He just sent me his PayPal too. So another $50 I'm about to send. Do you charge for mentorship? Yeah, bro. No, I'm from Ivory Coast. In-person cold approaches, very good, bro. In-person cold approaches are very good. Okay, so I'm about to send another guy $50. So as you can see, He sent me his PayPal redefined royalty, whatever. I'm just gonna paste it. Send. Is the right person? Yes. USD 50. Next. 1 sec. Put the proper PayPal balance. Send. And I sent $50 USD to redefine loyalty. Anyway, boys, I appreciate all of you guys for hopping on this live. I will now end it. We've been live for 55 minutes, almost an hour. It was a pleasure. Free mentorship giveaway. Yo, damn. My mentorship is worth like freaking a lot of money, bro. But free mentorship giveaway. Should I do that? Nah, y'all guys are asking too much. Someone said everyone is spamming free mentorship giveaway. Yo, chill, give me closer, bro. What do you mean? Have you used Framer? Yeah, my website is made with Framer, my own website. But I don't make websites for Framer. Framer just looks really good. How do I, bro? You just make the website with AI. It takes 5 minutes. My next video is gonna explain. Yo, yes, I teach Elementor. Fudge, bro. Free mentorship giveaway? I don't know. That's a little crazy, bro. That is a little crazy. You guys. Nah, yes or no?
No, the reason we can't do it is because if we just give away a free mentorship, then these guys are gonna join. They're gonna have no reason to fucking try hard or do anything because they spend no fucking money. We give away free mentorships. It's like putting people in school. It's why people don't do well in school because they're forced to go there. They don't have to do anything for it. They just get sent there. Whereas like when you pay to join a mentorship, you're invested into it and you want to do good. So can't do free mentorship, but definitely can do some better giveaways.
No free mentorship, boys. You heard it from the big boy Jax. Oh, freaking, what's his name? Kobe's here.
Is he?
Yeah. Stop gatekeeping. They're like, nah. Stop gatekeeping. Stop gatekeeping. Someone said if I win, I'll cry.
Y'all want to see gatekeeping? All right, make the YouTube channel private. Gatekeep. Buy the program, no one more. Good luck.
Bro, they are scholarships in schools, and at times they could be the best student. Hey, brother, do I just DM you to get your cold call script? Yeah, just message me on Instagram. Message me on my new Instagram. Sweet Figma, copy into Framer. Thoughts of that? That works as well, bro. Okay, boys, appreciate you. I don't even want to end the live because I have 36 people watching me right now. But I do truly appreciate you guys hopping on this live. I will be going live next week when I am back in Bali. And yeah, bro, like first live, like a lot of freaking support. I'm gonna make some clips and post it on my Instagram as well. Just one last time, if you're not following my Instagram, boys, please follow it. I want to get to 10K followers ASAP, and then after that, so this is my Instagram at Abu Designs. I just typed it in the chat. I will definitely be doing more lives like this. I got freaking a lot of support on my first ever live. Giveaway, bro. If I don't get a sale, I'll pay you myself. Bro, no giveaway for now, bro. Maybe next live I'll do a mentorship giveaway. That was sick, boys. Okay, we have 58. We're 47 seconds in. At 1 hour, I'm going to end the live. So in 1 minute. Guys. Okay, let me make a clip for Instagram. Yo, boys, who's the best web design YouTuber right now? Boys, who's the best web design YouTuber? Who's the best web design YouTuber right now, boys? Abu Sanat. The guy's brain rotted. You're about to go on my Instagram, bro. Abu Toure, yeah, this guy, yeah. We only have 36 people. At peak, we're at 50 people, but first YouTube live was not bad at all. How to get rid of the fear to talk to them in the meeting. You just got to do it, bro. The fear is for everybody when you start. You just got to do it over and over again. You feel me? Nothing is showing up for. Okay, let me type the link for you. I think this is the link. Yeah, this is my Instagram link. So please go follow me over here. Should I join the Signals group for trading or do web design? Bro, stop trading, bro. Like, you're not going to make any money. You're only going to lose money. What do you think about in-person approach instead of cold calls? Very, very good. I highly recommend it. Live sales calls video? Yes, I will. I actually have one. Like, I have a live sales call that I want to review and post, but I just keep pushing it off. I'm going to try to do it like later today. I don't have a lot of meetings today. What countries of clients should I target? USA and Canada, ideally. Okay, boys. Appreciate you boys hopping on this live. I will end it right now. One last question. How bad was your first cold call? My first cold call was so stressful. It took me 30 minutes to press the green call button. And I started so much, I had to hang up out of embarrassment. That's how bad it was. And now I'm pretty good at it, I believe. Okay, boys. Easy.